Hello collective, and welcome in for a general read for my fire signs. Before I get started, I want to say that lavender is relevant for you as I apply some myself, perhaps, if this resonates, as well as rainbows, smoky quartz, or is it rutilated quartz? The one that has like those little brown flecks in it that kind of look like slivers. That could be relevant for you. Okay, we're gonna go into the Oracle Within and choose a page. Actually, no, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take some deep breaths. Okay, we're gonna do 3, so take them with me. That's some good stuff. Okay, all right. What do my fire signs need to know, Spirit? Revolution. Ah! Okay, 80. Life path 8, life path 1, Leos, 8s in general, also 4s. To attain true freedom, you have to free yourself from the repressive aspects of society. Wow, and there goes my throat. The air sign read might be relevant for you, okay? I use the signs for like categorizing, but we all operate within all sign energy throughout our lives, so it could be relevant. Just consider. You have to free yourself from the repressive aspects of society, religion, and government, none of which really wants you to be free. Oh my gosh. Society wants you to wear its approved masks of dress and behavior. Religion expects you to believe and contribute as dictated. And each year the government seeks to gain greater control of your life. Wow. When you accept the expectations of others, you oppress who you are, succumb to fear, and give away your freedom. To begin your personal revolution, start freeing yourself from the past programming by deciding what you want, not what your mate, boss, society, religion, or government wants you to want. What is it that you want? Write that down. If you have like a little piece of paper in front of you, ask yourself what you want. Put it in your phone. And just write down the first thing that comes to mind that's not about money. Not about money. Okay, now if you want an experience like traveling the world, that's a different thing, and yes, you need money for that, but just a little thing to think on. Okay, your homework for the day. Realize that you have a divine right to experience aliveness and joy. That is beautiful. The ultimate revolution is freedom from yourself by rising above the fears that keep you from becoming all that you are capable of, by becoming all that you are capable of being. It is also freedom from obsessions and addictions. Consider what Albert Einstein said. The true value of a human being is determined primarily by the measure and the sense in which he has attained liberation from the self. That is beautiful. And addiction as well as overconsumption were very much coming up earlier in the day. So, wow, okay, that's gorgeous. What a strong note to start on. I love it. Where are you going from here, Spirit? Okay, animal spirit. Wild unknown. I'm going to lovingly, adoringly call upon our ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, guardians, galactics, and guides, the highest white light and frequency of love, to assist me in channeling messages clearly and concisely for the highest good of my fire signs at this time. I'm also going to ask Saint Germain of the Violet Flame to assist me and all worthy hearts of effortlessly and immediately transmuting any lower level energies, entities, and others seeking to influence us or Gaia at this time. Thank you for blessings, thank you for protection, thank you for guidance, and thank you for connection. Okay, we've got the Stingray and the Sea Serpent out here, and these did just come out in another reading. I think this was water, and this might have been fire as well. Okay, we've got an alignment of the chakras. We've got a pivot moment occurring here. We've got a connection to Kundalini energy. We've got the Ouroboros. I don't know why I always want to point it out, but that's the Ouroboros right there. Here it is, okay? The cycle of death, rebirth, creation, authentic expression, and something that came up in another reading, I think it was the Whole New World reading, is the government, the powers that be, the oppressive structures want you, the powerful, sovereign, energetically magnificent individual, to be focused on eating your own tail instead of freeing yourself from the system and attacking those who deserve to have their shit rocked, okay? So this is an opportunity to step into power is what I'm seeing. Maybe get yourself some evil eye jewelry, maybe hang some up around your house, maybe just work with it as a concept, even visualize it perhaps. I don't feel the need to read either one of these, but let's see if we can get one more out here, okay? Spirit, can you give us one more? The butterfly in reverse. Interesting. I think it's a rest period, a recovery period, a cocooning, perhaps. Let's see here. Butterfly. Butterflies could also be relevant for you. And I think they say that butterflies represent newly passed over loved ones. So perhaps you could be seeing a lot of those, and maybe you just had somebody transition into the ethers and maybe they're coming to say hi. Or even if you just see a butterfly like on someone's phone case or something, that could just be like a nod from your guides that like, hey, like we're around, we're close. Let's see here. No, that's firefly, not butterfly. I'm sorry, collective, where's the butterfly? What the heck? Huh? What? Is it literally the first one? Thank you for your patience. Distractions, as I think I might have mentioned. Butterfly, we're gonna flip it upright, okay? Undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. I wanted to say revolution. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Also your guides. And also Gaia. Grounding and like laying on the earth would be something that's very beneficial for you. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly spirit. When in balance, cheerful, graceful. When out of balance, fragile, frustrated. To bring into balance, daily routine, okay? Pretty self-explanatory. We're going straight into the tarot? I think so. All right. Let me just get this deck shuffled up for my fire signs. Practicing affirmations. Not just I am, but like I feel. Like there's different affirmations for each of the chakra centers. Look into those and see where you need to, or see where you want to do the most work, or where it feels the most relevant for you, and then maybe practice those associated affirmations, okay? All right, Spirit, what do my fire signs need to know? They wanted me to take this one out. 3 of crystals to begin with, and this was the same card from the air sign reading. As I mentioned, that could very well be relevant for some of you. Collaboration, a group, a team. I'm seeing this in more of a higher vibration than I did in the last read. I'm seeing this as you working alongside your guides and your guards and your galactics, okay? Even animals. Some of you could have like animal guardians. You could have spirit totems. You could have animals around you, whether they be yours, other people's, or just ones that happen to appear that are assisting in your energetic sovereignty. 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, releasing burdens. This is assisted healing from the ethers, from the heavens, from the divine, and the earth as well, to help somebody complete that transition, to heal, to shed their skin, and to be released from that cocoon, a more glorious, self-assured, powerful, and respected being. I don't know where that came from, but very cool. All right, Spirit, what else do my fire signs need to know? Maybe some of you are getting a pet, or you'll get like 7 of Swords, an unexpected cat from the cat distribution system. As a Leo, I'm like, heck yeah, take your cat. Alright, Spirit, what else do you need to know? I'm not taking any of these. The Nine of Wands is out here. So again, struggle. It was upright though, so this is probably your recent past of being really overwhelmed, being burdened, feeling as if you're all on your own. Eight of Cups. You're moving on from this burden. You've released it. You're freer. You have less baggage. You could have recently been like clearing out physical belongings. You could have like suddenly dropped a lot of weight. You could have just felt emotionally lighter from whatever this healing has brought to you personally. It's different for a lot of you, but oh, also maybe some of you, if you have been struggling with your weights, it might be in relation to drinking alcohol. I'm not a doctor, but that could be the case. Not that we should really be focused on weight anyway. That is the least relevant factor in your health, in my opinion. We've got the Star, we've got that healing from the stars. Oh my God, this is so beautiful, collective. I love this for my fire signs. Beautiful things are occurring. There's a recovery that might have been really difficult at one point. You got the 10 of Wands out here, right? So this was a great deal of burden at one time, but you've come out stronger. You've come out as the Queen of Wands. Very, very sexy, very powerful. This is fire energy. Is she a centaur? Oh no, she's got a black wolf in front of her. I don't know why that was seen as a centaur. Maybe that's relevant for some of you. Again, another animal. You got a lot of protection around you in a variety of ways, which has been a very recurring message for my collective, and I love that because that means that you guys are working with the higher realms, and you've obviously got some like big things to accomplish in your life. Even if other people don't want you to, other people want you to be stuck in the mud, other people want you to doubt yourself and be lethargic and be addicted and be unable to get up in the mornings. They want you to feel unbalanced in your masculine and feminine as well. I think they want you to be leaning heavily into your feminine energy, regardless of whether you are a man or a woman. They want you to be more in your feminine energy than your masculine. So they don't want you to be exerting control. They don't want you to be acting. They want you to be in a place of receiving, but because you are in a lower vibration, you are intrinsically attracting and receiving things that are not of your highest good. We've got the Awakening card here upright, Knight of Swords in reverse, and a Three of Cups. So, as I mentioned, they wanted this for you. But I also do have a feeling that this Knight of Swords is also in this Knight of Pentacles in reverse energy. This was somebody who you at one time had in your life, and it could have very much been in a social setting. Three of Cups is about, you know, just like getting together, having good times, co-workers quite possibly, maybe even family, maybe a romantic partner, perhaps. But this was an individual who did not operate in a truthful, honest, heart-led way, okay? This is somebody who communicated very harshly, and I just felt like a twinge of pain in my chest. So this could be somebody who said very cruel things to you intentionally, to unground you and to make you perhaps overindulge or be distracted from whatever is going to be most beneficial for your highest calling, okay? Is that a pyramid? Yeah, and we've got a pyramid over here. Very possible for the air sign reading to relate. There were lots of pyramids showing up, and I'm hearing some ringing, so very much consider that. Narcissist and Echo could be relevant for you as well, or narcissists could be relevant. I think a lot of you probably relate to Echo in that circumstance. Yeah, okay. Take it as it resonates, collective. A lot of you operate in this star energy, and you have possibly since your birth. You are somebody who has most likely always been a bit different, a bit outcast, a bit unique. But those are all great things, okay? Because honestly, if society as a whole accepts you, then like the Oracle within said, there's probably an issue here, right? You don't need to get a cosign from everybody. If you do, then you're probably very bland. It's like McDonald's fries, okay? Yeah, like, I'll have a bit, I'll have a couple, but like, am I gonna be satiated? Am I gonna be happy? Am I gonna like remember that one time I ate McDonald's fries and be like, wow, that was amazing? No, it's not memorable. You, however, have always been memorable. You've always been exquisite. You've always been very vibrant, okay? And people have seen this. It could be in your family, it could be friends, workplaces, but right now I'm very much feeling it in the romantic and lovers sort of demographic, and this is largely going to be for like feminine energies, this next bit, but it can apply either way. Take it as it fits, as I said. You have had a lot of masculine energies throughout your life, taking advantage of the fact that you experienced a great deal of difficulty, most likely within your familial structure. Quite possibly a mother wound, possibly a father wound, but I'm seeing most heavily a mother wound. These masculines, whether it be romantic, platonic, relational, in a workplace, have known the right buttons to press in order to, as I said, unground you, trigger you, take you further away from this state of awakening, to put you to sleep, essentially. They have quite possibly been very like sexually charged individuals, or just very like fiery, but not necessarily in like the best higher octave manner. It's kind of player, chauvinistic, charmer, snake charmer, snake oil salesman. It's grimy, to be honest, but I think that a lot of you were willfully blind to the truth of who these masculines actually were because of, one, most likely your desire to heal, to be honest, as the star. That is something that is like quite heavily related to empaths, to healers, to light workers, to anybody with a heart, to be honest. You could have definitely wanted to help them heal. And you've also maybe just denied the actuality of the patterns that occurred. These people, as I mentioned, were very good at getting you off of your path. And this happened probably a number of times throughout your life. And you might now be waking up to that. You're seeing these like cycles and these patterns. And like I said, instead of you going around in circles and eating your own tail, you're like, wait, like maybe like you're the problem, as in I can identify that trigger, that pain point. And then you can awaken to whatever information, feelings, understandings are necessary for you to heal and to break out of this pattern and break out of the control of other people, whether that be governments, whether that be romantic partners, family, societal expectations, okay? You're like awakening to your strength. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Hey, my Leos. I also wanted to say, I totally forgot this up until now. I was hearing repeatedly the Kaytranada song, Intimidated. Your strength intimidates a lot of people. Your light intimidates a lot of people, and it always has. People have always seen you as somebody who is hard to take their eyes off of. But I think because you had your eyes closed to the actuality of your power, your prowess, be it through being humble or being through trauma that separated you from seeing your own value, these people had their insecurities triggered by your strength, by your light, by your individuality, and they saw that you didn't see yourself the way they did. And one of the reasons they saw that is probably because you stayed in situations that you didn't deserve. And if you stay in a situation that is below you and you deal with people who are below you, such as knights in reverse, when you are the star, when you are a celestial body, a celestial being, they understand that to a degree there's a lack of self-esteem, lack of self-worth there. So they capitalize on that, okay? And they seek to take that strength of yours for themselves. King of Swords as well. So you've got a King of Swords and a King of Wands here. So somebody who is also quite possibly very intellectual, as well as very fiery and very passionate. This is a volatile combination of cards. They are upright, which is kind of a shock. I really think that this is a mask that people have been wearing, and that's what you're awakening to. You've seen, you've known, you've felt the reality of these people and how they're actually knights in reverse, but you being asleep, possibly through glamour magic, possibly through suppression of your own truth and your own knowing and your own intuition, you have bought into this gig, this gag, this whatever was painted for you at one time. And I think that illusion is beginning to crack, or it has already cracked actually. But these individuals are trying to stop that from happening. They're trying to stop you from tapping into your power. They're trying to stop you from awakening and understanding the truth of this pattern, and seeing that possibly it's been something that's repeated throughout lifetimes, seeing that it's happened repeatedly throughout your actual life, this current life. They want to close you off from your own Akashic records. They want to play around in them themselves for inappropriate reasons. And they want to take your crown energy, your creative energy, your intuitive divine knowing for themselves. Please do consider watching the air sign reading. It's very much in reference to feminine energies being exploited, abused, subjugated, oppressed by masculine energies who inherently see the feminine as less because they've been sold a patriarchal fucking pipe dream. Okay. 7 of Wands in reverse, and you've got another tiger here, more animals. Oh my god, 4 of Cups in reverse, another cat, the Sun in reverse, and then the Page of Crystals. So everywhere you go, as I said, there is a great barrier of protection around you. Even if you are feeling at a loss, even if you are feeling dissatisfied, even if you're feeling like you do need to defend yourself and you might actually feel very helpless in the 3D realm, there is still assistance around you. The sun will always shine, right? No one can snatch that sun out of the sky, no matter how hard they might try. This is a celestial being. They are just a Page of Cups. Okay. Page of Cups? Page of Crystals. Oops. These are people who prioritize money, most likely, or earthly rewards over divinity. They, again, wanted to siphon your creativity, your uniqueness, your ideas, your life essence for their own use. They wanted you to feel as if you were missing out in life. Again, you needed to defend yourself, because if you were put in this compromised state, there'd be no sun in your sky. You'd be depressed. You'd be lethargic. You would possibly delete yourself from existence entirely. Or you would just be so overwhelmed that you would do absolutely nothing, and you would become a slave to the matrix system, slave to whatever life they wanted you to live. It's giving like 1970s housewife who's just absolutely done off her head on pharmaceuticals that have been overprescribed to her in order to make her docile. I wanted to mention someone, but I'm not going to do that. Page of Crystals. Yeah, the focus hasn't been in the right place, and they wanted you to miss out on opportunities that could free you from their grasps, that could stabilize you, and that would be something that could connect you with other like-minded individuals. 7 of Swords out here in reverse again. Okay, let's get a couple more and we'll go in with some advice cards. Spirit, what else do you need to know? Got the Hierophant here, Page of Cups, which I did just say, and then the Universe. For a lot of you, as I was just mentioning, like 1970s housewife, this could be people that you are married to. or people who are in your life and very active in churches or congregations or seemingly upstanding associations who are actually Page of Cups, okay? These people who act as if they've got their shit together, they've got light within them, they're actually the most insidious of the bunch, okay? And the universe sees this. They know this. As I mentioned in the air sign reading, you might be able to fool a general part of the collective because they have been indoctrinated to repress their intuition, and you might make them think you're actually this when you're this. However, this divine energy of the star, my fire signs, who are collected, who are connected to the heavenly realms and their intuition, and who are growing in intuition day by day, you can't fool them. The seers will see. You can try and distract and wear the face of divinity. This is something that these people really, really like, okay? And if it's not divinity in itself, then it's just being a kind, caring individual. Somebody who always wants to like seem as if they're going out of their way to do things for you, perhaps, but in all actuality, they're doing things in order to gain a sense of control over you, as well as create like a scoreboard of things they can reference in order to say, I've done so much for you, you should do blank. The obligation, the feminine obligation in a lot of cases, but even if it's not feminine obligation, it's obligation nonetheless. And the truth is, it needs to be cut the fuck out. And the truth is, collective, you see through it because you are connected, and you will be connecting to people in the 3D who will also see it. And I think that's going to be a very reaffirming situation for a lot of you. You could have felt like you didn't have this Page of Cups opportunity maybe ever in your life. You thought, again, you were the odd one out. You were the black sheep of the family, quite possibly. You were outcast by people who really weren't that fucking special to begin with, okay? These are the people who will monologue at you. They will talk at you for 45 minutes about nothing, the most insignificant things, about the specifics of their coffee order and how the person in front of them dropped a loonie and they sat there, and whatever, the intricacies of their family history. But they won't so much as ask you how your day's going. How are you feeling? What's going on in your life? How do you feel about this thing? These people are self-involved, okay? They think they're the most important thing in the world. But if you, the star, who is naturally just etherical and emanates beauty, was to take a fraction of the stage time that they did with their grandiosity and their self-involvement, they have a fucking conniption, okay? So the grand paradox of this all is that, oh, I meant to hold up the Page of Cups. Anyway, you know what I was saying. The grand paradox of this all is that these aren't people that you need on your side anyway. You will have other celestial beings, celestial bodies to surround you and to actually pour into you as you pour into them, okay? You'll have other butterflies. It'll be like a beautiful flock of like multicolored, faceted, crystalline butterflies soaring through the sky. And it's so beautiful. But these people haven't wanted you to realize your own power, because if you did, you would destroy them, not from a place of harm and oppression like they sought to do, but simply by existing, by shining. You're pretty fucking powerful, and it's time that you realize that. I'm gonna get a single card from the Black Moon Oracle, and we'll close it out. All right, Spirit, can I get a single card for my fire signs, please? What else do they need to know? Oh, that almost came out. What do my fire signs need to know, please? Just one or two? No, one. I'm sorry. Can I please just get one? Let's see here. I saw the Roots card. Wait, no, it wasn't. What? No, it wasn't roots. It was Virgo. I analyzed. Solar eclipse revolution. I said revolution earlier. Oh my God. Honestly, Black Moon Lilith, mystery. There's going to be a big shift in your reality, in your power, in the way that you see the world. And for a lot of you, this does mean there are spiritual gifts coming online, or deepening, or really, really shocking, possibly seen as sudden occurrences that shift your perspective, shift your life, shift your gears, but it's for your betterment, okay? Accept the mystery, lean into it, okay? Use the power that's coming to you, use your intuition, accept the change, because it's gonna bring you so much blessing, okay? Gorgeous. Thank you for being here, my fire signs. Love you lots, and I'll see you in the next one.